Chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live. Okay.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live, ladies and gentlemen. ISM just straight obliterated all hopes of a recovery in crypto. I'm just saying. Welcome to the show. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Hope everyone's doing well today. let's get into it. Now, I don't know what's going on with this ISM report because it clearly was negative for stock for crypto, not for stocks though. That's what I'm trying to understand why, it was all good for stocks and not crypto. So we'll take a look at what happened this morning. Shout out to D Fuentes, he's in the building. Red Elephant from the West Side in the house. Shout out to him. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on in the markets are bleeding out right now. I want to take a look at really, I want to take a look at the macro chart really quickly. Then we'll come to the scalpelytics. See if we can get you in some free trade. I wanted to do the stream after the ISM report and see what the markets do and how they digest things. So that's why I kind of offset it today by an hour. But as you guys know, it's all about the Bloodalytics, baby. If you want an edge in the markets, if you're an active trader, and soon to be if you're a more passive investor, you're gonna want these tools. Scalpelytics Pro, available for Bitcoin, Ethereum, SUI XRP. We got a Solana BNB pack as well. Smoke on them packs, and then we have Moonalytics. This is more of a swing trader style signal. I'll soon have some broader macro signals available for you as well. So look out for that. And if you're interested, sign up for any of those that I just listed right now. You'll get a free trial if you sign up with MGBX. We'll talk about that later in today's episode. But we need to take a look at what happened today. I got all types of alerts going off. Just got a sale on XRP. Maybe we should go ahead and that's on my beta. Let me go over to the XRP and see what we got here, because I might want to jump on that with you guys. We got a lot of alerts going off right now. So on the beta, beta signal, we do have XRP short just initiated. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you that as a free trade for today. Normally use it, Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're too far. We take a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum Scalpelytics Pro. We're way in the money. We're too far in the money. I mean, Scalpelytics Pro on Bitcoin went short last night, ladies and gentlemen. Last night. And then Ethereum went short in the Eurozone at about 8:30 this morning. So we missed those completely. But we may have a chance to redeem ourselves with XRP. Actually, let me go to the XRP Scalpelytics Pro chart and see what they're talking about. Let's do that. How about we do that? Hit that like button as you guys come in here. Yeah, Scalpelytics Pro also just went short on XRP. So let's go ahead and do a short on XRP too. We might as well, ladies and gents. We might as well. So let me just put some on the table for I gotta make sure I'm on the right one, ladies and gents. Right one. Don't want to short the wrong thing. Chicken wang dang a lang. All right, so short there. I need to open up my BYDFi account. I love BYDFi, man. That's a good exchange, man. Great exchange. Go over to futures. And we're gonna go XRP. Again, I don't think I have this saved because I'm not a fan. Let's see what we got here. We can get rid of How do I get rid of TRX? TRX is dead, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know. TRX dead. Kaput. So however you say it. I'll explain what I mean by that. Very strange things going on with XRP. All right, so let's get rid of Tron, make some room for the old banker coin. XRP, USDT. Bada boom, bada bing. So let's go ahead and open this short on XRP. I'll give you the details on it here in a second. So we'll do a short on XRP. And we'll set our stop losses and all that here in a second. So we got our short in on XRP, but I want to give you the details. So basically our stop loss, this is the old version on this chart, so I need to update this for you guys like we have on the Bitcoin Ethereum Scalpelytics Pro. But on the old chart, we got to kind of figure it out ourselves. So 283.15 I will put the stop at. $283.15. And our initial take profit would be 1% roughly on this trade. So we're looking down here. Bada boom, bada bang. It looks like it's far, but it's not. 278.88 will be our take profit. 50% take profit. 278.88. I said, yep. All right, so let's go over to partial. 278.88. Yep, there we go. All right, now we locked and loaded. Let's see what else we can add to the live stream later, but we're so deep in the money on most of these trades, ladies and gents, it's hard for me to give you something. You know, I don't place trades when we're way outside the pocket. We got to be in the pocket for these trades. So we are not able to give you anything else at this moment. So I just jumped out there with that one. XRP Scalpelytics Pro, Bloodalytics.com, link in the description below. All right. So we got my guy Alex O in the building. Oh man, ISM data did something. It sure did, but it did something only to crypto. Thank you, Red Elephant. It did something only to crypto. Check this out. Look, stock market doing perfectly well. NASDAQ up 2.5%. So what's going to happen? Are we going to get a snapback in cryptos to kind of sync back up with more so specifically NASDAQ? Do you guys think that's going to happen, or is the NASDAQ going to roll over? I think, you know, of course, the money printing operation is not only occurring on Crypto Blood channel, but it's also occurring on Wall Street. So that's where the money originates. It all prints from there. They buy up everything, and then it spills over to other asset classes like crypto. But I don't know. This threw me for a loop this morning. I'm not going to lie. So ISM came out at 10 a.m. ISM Services PMI came in at 52, which was better than expected. 50.9 was the expectation. So what I'm thinking is going on here, ladies and gentlemen, because if we go back over here to our macro chart, We'll look at the Bloodalytics again here in a minute. But what I'm thinking occurred here, because ISM came out. What type of time zone? What the hell? Oh, okay, there we go. All right, we're on the 1 hour. I forgot. All right, so if we take a look here, I'm just going to draw a horizontal vertical line, I should say, at 10 o'clock. Boom. Precisely. ISM numbers dropped. Markets get slammed. Crypto markets get slammed. Now, my thought would be stock market heading higher. Futures were up this morning. NASDAQ was up. ISM pushes it up even further. What's going on here, crypto? I'm going to tell you what's going on. Where's my Michael Saylor? I don't think I can get to it anymore. I think that thing is long gone. I'm going to have to add a new Saylor image on the chart here. Yep, I can't get back to it. All right, so never mind. What's going on, in my opinion, seeing this information or seeing the way that the markets are reacting to this, I'm thinking that crypto markets are still worried about MicroStrategy. He bought another $500 billion or $1 million worth of Bitcoin yesterday, or announced it yesterday, and it's having less and less effect, ladies and gentlemen. He's scrambling. And I think the markets are seeing it. They're smelling it. They're seeing the blood in the water. The bears are seeing the blood in the water. MicroStrategy is going to collapse the price of Bitcoin, not the functionality of Bitcoin. Let's get that right. Not the functionality, but the price, I think, is going to get highly damaged, and people are getting out of the way for the inevitable of a MicroStrategy demise. Now, that's the only thing I can think of. No other fundamental news came out in crypto that I know of. Do you know any negative news that came out in crypto? I don't. Actually, only positive news, if you ask me. MicroStrategy buying another $500 million worth of Bitcoin. SEC saying that exchanges that are registered can offer leveraged and spot trading in the U.S., so competing more with the offshore exchanges, I guess. I don't see and understand what the problem is here, other than the big elephant in the room. And it's Michael Saylor. We got Hyben in the building. Yeah, it's not crypto. It's definitely having a problem. I agree. I think tomorrow will kind of set the tone for, things going forward. We got some big economic news coming out tomorrow, Alex O. We have non-farm employment and unemployment in the U.S. You got something up there, as well up in Canada, there, Alex O. Unemployment rate coming out in Canada too. I know it's a horrible Canadian accent, but yeah, so unemployment numbers coming out tomorrow will be fireworks, I think. Maybe we get a bounce. I'm still, look, even though this has this behavior and us rejecting or not being able to stay above the Trump top, which was the high on the inauguration day, January 20th, even though we weren't able to keep that, there's still hope, because we still have this trend line for us to bounce off of. So maybe we bounce off of this tomorrow, okay, and continue our path higher. But if we have a negative outcome for tomorrow, we're going to break through the end of this pennant. And now that yellow line becomes resistance again. And if we break back down in this pennant, most likely we're going to take out the double bottom there. So you better hope and smoke dope that you better hope those ISM, those unemployment numbers somehow spark a turnaround tomorrow, because it's not looking good at this point. Still not bearish, but damn near neutral at this point, because we should not been heading lower at this point. We should not have. So not sure what the ISM data did to crypto, or was it just an excuse to sell because there are broader fundamental reasons why bears are stepping in. It's a possibility. That happens too in markets. Markets just need a reason to sell. You know, that's a possibility. My crypto space in the house. So guys, you know, we don't have any other trades right now to give you from Scalpelytics. You know, we're deep in the money on this short from last night on Bitcoin. We had a nice short last night on Ethereum as well. Took profits all the way down. Another 25 short up, right? Tried to go long this morning, 6 a.m. and ended up turning back around and going short. So we're deep in the money on this short again with Ethereum. Deep in the money on the short with Bitcoin. Let's take a look at my alpha signals got going on today. Those are all short as well. Binance went short, turbo short. So we double short on Binance. Took 50% profit right there. Right on the bounce. And we are short currently on Ethereum. Took 50% take home right there at about 11 o'clock. Nice trade yesterday for Ethereum. Went long, 50% take profit there. Went long right at the open, US Open. 50% take profit there. Doubled down on our long here. And we ultimately end up closing at 5:30 into the session, basically closing out the rest of that profit, and markets did roll over after that. So Bloodalytics did it again. Now this morning in the EU or Eurozone, we tried to double long, got
Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Got messed up on that one, but we redeemed ourselves with this short, because this short should take us much lower. Should take us much lower. Solana, double short this morning, 7:30. Added first short, and shortly after added the second short. And they tried to take. See, this is why you gotta love Bloodalytics, man. We evade the liquidity swipers every day. Look at that. We went short, second short. It tried to get us twice, ladies and gentlemen. 3 times. 1, 2. Try to get us there. Try to get us there. But like
I thought you were street smart, bro.
You gotta be street smart, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta be street smart. So we're able to evade the liquidity grabbers and take profits, 50% of our profits off that double short there on that trade. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all we got. I am shocked that markets did unfortunately move in the wrong direction for us. So, you know, not sure why at this point. I'm only pointing to one reason. And that reason is MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor and his shit show he's creating over there. It's like every time I see him, I see another headline, MicroStrategy double down. I'm like, man, stop, bro. But he can't. He has to show confidence in his strategy. He has to keep buying. That's his strategy, is just to buy Bitcoin. And try to use some high finance explanation on why you're using all your resources to buy an asset that has no yield. Man, help me figure that out. You should be reinvesting your profits, and you don't even have profits. How about that? MicroStrategy doesn't even have profits. They've lost billions and billions of dollars quarter over quarter. But at least your free cash flow, I mean, it's not free cash flow, but whatever you have, reinvest it into the company to make you some money, then go buy some Bitcoin. But don't make your main strategy be buying Bitcoin as a publicly traded company. I'm just confused, man. I don't know. Crypto City said 4 hour on Solana says a bit lower just from my tracking the past few days. Okay. So that's a great confirmation. Yes, we money printing again, bro. We're gonna do it again. Won't he do it? Amen. Won't he do it? So overall, oh, one other thing I gotta show you guys. This is very important. You know, this is my favorite chart right here. The total market cap. Basically the chart that excludes Bitcoin and Ethereum. Everything else is included. So what's crazy about this chart here is you see the rejection at that line. That's a little concerning. A clear rejection at that line. So that right there marks weakness in the alts. And you'll probably see more weakness. We just got to keep this triple bottom down here. This right here. We just got to keep this. If we can keep this zone, we're good. And you know, we got a decent amount of ways, 3% away from there. I mean, I know that's nothing in crypto, but collectively 3% on the whole market cap is a decent amount of money. So let's hope that we don't go down there, because if we go down there, guess where we go after here? We go to Hades. We go to hell. We're going all the way down here. I mean, you do have some resistance here, so you could get a bounce there. But yeah, you could get a bounce right there. You can get a bounce right here. You can get a bounce right there at basically 980 billion. So you would probably get a bounce there. But if that line doesn't hold, then the only next target is 900 billion on the total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So yeah, not looking all that great. Not looking all that great. So we're up about $200 on our already on our short, on our XRP short over on MGBX. Shout out to MGBX. We're up about 200 there. I think I didn't add enough on this trade on the XRP because, yeah, 3,000, that's way too low. We should be up at least 50, 60 bucks over there, man. So that's my fault. I didn't put enough on the table on that trade. But the trade is a winning trade so far. You have to always add the caveat, so far. Things can change, my friend. Never get too confident. Keep your trade sizes low, okay? And just, if you're a Bloodalytics member, just remember, keep your trade sizes low. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. You want to absorb the losses and bury bonds those wins. You want to let the wins just tear them up. That's what you want to do. Bloodalytics.com. Link is in the description below, of course. You can scan this QR code and sign up with Scalpelytics right now as well. Cancel anytime if you want. month to month. I do actually have yearly plans as well. You save like 20% if you want to do a yearly plan. You can do that as well. Who else we got in the building? What the fuck did MicroStrategy do before Bitcoin? I never figured that out. They actually had a decent. They're like a software development company, man. And consulting company. And I don't understand what happened, man. Like, it's not a company anymore. Buying Bitcoin is not a business strategy. It's a hedge and investment strategy, but when you're playing in the big leagues and all this Bitcoin treasury companies, that's, to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, all that shit smells like top, because you don't have gold treasury companies that are trading at the PEs that these Bitcoin. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. So it does smell very topish. Not gonna lie, it does smell very topish, and we'll see. Only hindsight is 2020. We'll see if my gut feeling is correct on this, but it's getting out of control. You need to make your ass some money. Make some money, selling something, selling a service, selling a product, something. Not just buying Bitcoin. That is not going to work. Again, bloodalytics.com. Link in the description. I was up late last night, man, working on. Every day I'm working probably 8 hours on Bloodalytics at minimum a day. I'm working hard to bring you guys the best products I possibly can. Working on some scripts to help with optimizing my algos, like getting the right parameters and stuff. So I've been working on that. Again, if you guys want, I have a special promo going on right now with MGBX where I'm trading. If you guys are interested in a little trial with Bloodalytics, Scalpalytics, I should say, Scalpalytics Pro, Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can get a 5-day free trial if you sign up with and create a new MGBX account today. You'll not only get I'm upping it for you, and House of Trades is a rep over there. He's the guy over there. But if you deposit $100, we'll give you another 100, and then you get the 5 days free with Scalpalytics. Man, you should be able to make some G's with that, boy. Stop playing around. Writing this soul down, Atway sis. Uh-oh. Yeah, we dropping, man. We dropping big. We dropping big time. I took some profits on that XRP trade short over on MGBX. I locked in the 200, and that thing is still running. We're still running on that trade. Again, scan that QR code, sign up today. You're gonna, and listen, if you stay disciplined, you should. Can't say you will. Nothing guaranteed, but you should be able to make money with Bloodalytics. Keep your trade sizes low, and don't enter trades above or below entry, depending on which direction you're going. Only add trades when we're down in the trade, or you're right at entry. And keep your finger on the mother. All right, so one other thing, I noticed that on the mobile for let me see if I can. I should have had this set up before. I've noticed on mobile, if you're opening the Scalpalytics Pro chart, if you're opening this chart on mobile now, for some odd reason, there is no longer a. Let me get myself out the way. There's no longer that little like square with the number 2 in the bottom on the mobile. That is no longer there. I don't know if it's a bug. I tried it on multiple I tried it on Chrome, Brave. It disappeared. That whole bar at the bottom. So what I suggest you do is you should have an option on your mobile browser, especially on Brave browser. I know on Chrome too. You can view site as full site or some desktop. View as desktop. You view as desktop, it will show both panes, and you will at least be able to see both of your charts now. Because right now, until they fix it, I'm gonna put a ticket in. Until they fix it, you're only seeing BTCH load up in mobile mode. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Not sure what's going on there. But again, that is it, my friend. I'm talking like the Terminator, but I'm not. Let me see, just real quick. Let's check on this. Check on this XRP trade. All right, so the XRP trade, we're still looking good. Still looking good. Just took profit on Sui short, I see, but we're still looking good. Our entry point was right here. You got your stop losses in. You got your target in. Your first take profit target is 1% from entry. I think it was 278.88. All right. Stop loss. Make sure you have that in, just in case, and you should be Gucci. We'll see. We'll find out how this trade turned out tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. Again, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, share this stream, and join that Bloodalytics team. I'm out here, people. Holla.
Yeah, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. The girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fucking porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. I'm loading my trap, they calling law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.